Well, hello again. I've got another Sudoku today. This one looks like it might be a little bit more tricky than some I've done recently, but hopefully will be still doable. This is called Archer's Gate. I've got it in F Puzzles here today. This is Archer's Gate by Sudoku Explorer, and I know I've solved some Sudoku Explorer puzzles before. I think I've actually solved a puzzle by Sudoku Explorer on the channel before, even. Well, I can't remember which one specifically, but I think I've solved one by Sudoku Explorer before. They're always good puzzles, and this one looks really fun. It's basically just an arrow puzzle. That's it, just normal arrow puzzle rules. But there's a lot of splitting arrows and things, and some interesting stuff going on here. So, caught my attention. This has, I believe, 4 stars. Yeah, 4 stars for difficulty on Logic Masters. So, um, 4 stars on Logic Masters could mean it's really hard sometimes. It just kind of depends. So hopefully we'll be able to solve this one. It does have a 95% rating for quality, so that's always a good sign. All right, I've got a link in the description where you can try this puzzle yourself, and I'm going to give it a shot now. So here we go. So it's just standard arrow rules. Just the digits along the arrows have to sum to the number in the circle, and that's it. So I mean, obviously these areas in here where it's splits are interesting. So whatever number is in here, it's going to be repeated 3 times that amount. So it obviously couldn't be like 3. Normally, like this one up here could be 3 with a 1 and a 2, right? But this one can't be because you need 3 different ways to make that number. So you couldn't do 3, you couldn't do 4, you couldn't do 5 because 5 is only going to have 2 different ways, 1, 4, and 2, 3. You could do 6, no, 1, 5, 2, 4. So it's got to be at least 7. This has to be 7, 8, or 9. Now, so whatever that is, let's say it's 7. This is going to be 3 times 7, which is 21, which would leave 24 here, which would be then 7, 8, and 9. So that's possible. And of course, 8 and 9 are going to be bigger numbers, which will be smaller here. So those are definitely possible as well. So 7 would be 1, 6, 2, 5, and 3, 4. Yeah, need to have 7, 8, and 9 there. Yeah, that would make sense. So these would then be, if this is 7, 8, and 9, these would be 1 through 6. But okay, right. But since these are in the these two arrows are in the same row, essentially this digit, whatever it is going to equal those two. So yeah. So okay. So this is going to be, these 3 together are going to be 2 times whatever's in that circle, and these 3 together are going to be 2 times whatever's in that circle. And the important thing there is, yeah. So you can't do 7, 8, 9 here. Okay. Okay. So my brain's ahead of me. I got to explain what I'm thinking. Okay. So this is going to be even because it's 2 times whatever that digit is. This is going to be even because it's 2 times whatever that digit is. So these 3 cells are even, these 3 cells are even. So all 6 of them together have to be even. Now we know that the whole row is 45, which is of course an odd number, which means these 3 have to be odd. So you can't do 7, 8, and 9 because these have to be odd. And 7, 8, 9 is 24. So this cannot be 7. Um, and so if this, right. And so if this is odd, we can just continue this even further. We don't even have to check all of these, although we could. It's only 8 and 9. But if these 3 are odd, and again, the whole box is 45, these 6 then have to be even. And for them to be even, since they're all 3 the same total, each of these individually has to be even. Because an odd plus an odd plus an odd is going to be odd. So this has to be an even number, so that is an 8. So these are going to be 1, 7, 2, 6, and 3, 5 in some order. We don't know which one is which. But that leaves 4, 8, and 9. Yeah, 4, 8, and 9 down here. This one can't be 8. And so now we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7 across here. Now, obviously, the 7 is going to have to be in one of the circles. Because you can't put a 7 on an arrow if there's not a number bigger than a 7 to put in the circle. Now, if 7 is one of the arrows... All right, hold on. I'm going to delete these, actually. Okay, so 7 is in one of the two arrows. So we've got 4, 8, and 9 here, which is 21. So we need 24 on the outside. One of them is 7, which gives you 14 for the 3, whichever one it is. So we've got 21 and 14 is 35, so we need 10 on the other one. So the other one is going to be 5. So the arrows are 5 and 7. And then you're going to have 1, 6, and 2, 3 as the rest of the arrows. Okay. Perfect. Now, can we do anything with the... So we know the 4 is going to have to be 1 and 3. The 4 is going to have to be 1 and 3, which is going to have to match up with the... Let's just assume it's in the middle here for a second. If this is 1 and 3, this will be 4. It's going to have to match up with the 2 and the 6, because if it's 1 and 3, you can't do 1, 7 or 3, 5. So the 1 and 3 and 4 are going to have to match up with the 2, 6, but I don't know which one that is. 2, 6, 4, 1, 3. Is there any way to tell? We know the 8 can't be here. Okay, so the 4 is going to have a 1 and a 3 with a 2 and a 6. What's the 8 going to be? Do we know that? Well, it can't be 1, 7, or... Yeah, so it's going to have to be 2, 6. Because the 1 and the 3 under the 4, whichever one that is... If this is the 1 and the 3 with the 4, the 8 now can't use a 1 or a 3, so it can't be 1, 7 or 3, 5. It'd have to be 2, 6. So it's going to be 2, 6, which isn't going to be an issue with up here because the 1, 3 with the 4 is next to the 2, 6. So the 8 then would be with the... Okay, so then what's the 9? Right, so if we have 4 is 1, 3, 8 is 2, 6, the 9, and I don't know which is which, but I'm just assuming 4, 8, 9 right now just because. 1, 3, 2, 6. The other one would be, well, it can't be 1, 8, can't be 2, 7, can't be 3, 6. It'd have to be 4, 5. So the 9 is going to have to be 4, 5, which then can't go with the 3, 5 above it, so it's going to have to be with the 1, 7. So the 1, 7, 9, 4, 5. So the 8 with the 2, 6 is with the 3, 5. I don't know what that does for me, but I know that that's what the 3 are going to be. The 4, the 9, and the 8, or whatever order it is. That's how they're going to line up. Somehow. Okay. Not sure how I can do anything with that yet. We'll just keep that in our back pocket, I guess. Our brain. Try and remember it later when it comes up. Oh, well, so one thing we can do, right, so these are 4, 8, and 9. We don't know which is which, but the key is they're 4, 8, and 9, and all of them are down here in 2. So one of these is 4, 9, let's say 4, 9, and 8, or whatever. It doesn't matter. The point is 4, 8, and 9 is 21, so these 6 are going to equal 21. These 3 have to be 24, which is 7, 8, and 9. Okay. And so this one can't be 8. Ah, okay, so one thing we can do is we said the 8 had to be 2, 6 with the 3, 5. So since the 8 can't be in the middle here, this can't be the 3, 5. It either has to be the 2, 6 or the 1, 7. And the 4 is going to be 1, 3 with the 2, 6. The 9 is going to be 4, 5 with the 1, 7. Right. And so the 9, right. So if this was 9, this would be 4, 5, this would be 1, 7. And then what are you going to put right there? Because you've already got the 9 and the 7. So this actually is 4, where I was sort of pretending it was at first. All right, so that gives us the 2, 6 in the middle. And now neither of these is a 4. So we got an 8, 9 pair here. One of them is going to be 8 with the 2, 6. One of them is going to be 9 with a 4, 5. 4, 5, 1, 7. 2, 6, 3, 5. Yeah, I don't see how. I mean, these are pretty much identical at this point. We need to get something up here probably. Okay, so these are maximum of 6. Could be 5, 4, and 3 as well. 3 with a 1, 2. Yeah, there's lots of things this could be. It's interesting. So since these two are on both arrows, you could almost look at it as this one has the arrow going there and there. It'd be the same thing. So this plus this equals that circle. Okay, is there anything we can do up here with this one? So this can't be 8. Could it be 5? So it'd be 1, 4, and 2, 3. But no, because this one has to be either 1, 6 or 2, 3, because it's the 5 or the 7. 1, 6 or 2, 3. So you can't do 5 here. Can you do 6? You'd have 1, 5, and 2, 4. Nope, because you'd be using the 1 and you'd use both the 1 and the 2. So this can't be 6. Can it be 7? You could have 1, 6, 2, 5, or 3, 4. It would have to be 2, 5, and 3, 4, and this would have to be 1, 6. This would also have to be 7. You would have 7, 7, 7. So you have 28, which would leave 17. This would be 8 and 9. If that's 7, this is 8 and 9. Let's see, it can't be 8. Could be 9 probably. Let's see, what if it was 9, what would you have to do? 1, 8, 2, 7, 3, 6. 2, 7, 3, 6. You could do. Oh, that's interesting. So you couldn't do 2, 7, and 3, 6. Because you'd take the 2 and the 6. And you need one of those. You can't do 1, 8 with 2, 7, or 3, 6 because you'd be taking the 1 and either the 2 or the 3. So you'd have to have 4, 5, which would then make this a 7. So you'd have 18 and 14 is 32, and you'd have 13 here. So if this was 9, you'd have 13 here. This is a 7. So how would you make 13? Because you can't do 9 and 4. You can't do 8 and 5 because you've got 4 and 5 in one of these arrows. And you can't do 6 and 7 because this is a 7. So this has to be 7 with 8 and 9. This is a 7. This is 1, 6. You've got 2, 5, and 3, 4, and one of those is each of them. This is the 2, 3, and that's a 5. Nice. All right. I think that's the only way you can make that happen. Now, what else can we do? So so oh, this one can't be 5 now because of the 5 there. This is now a minimum of 1 and 4. Because we've got 2, 3, and 5 in the box. 1 and 4, which would make this a minimum of 5, but it can't be 5. So this is at least 6, and it can't be 7 or 8, so it's a 6 or a 9. So, and how could it be 6? If it was 6, it would have to be 1, 5, which it can't be, or it'd have to be 2, 4, which it can't be. So this is actually a 9. Okay. Um, Having the kids home in the summer always makes it interesting recording. All right, so we know this is 9. Can't be 2, 7, 3, 6, or 4, 5 because of these. So this has to be 1, 8. Perfect. So that's a 9 and an 8. These can't be 1, which means these can't be 7. 8, 8, 9, 9. So there's a 9 in here. These are 4, 6, 7, and 9. These obviously can't be 9. So now what can we do? We know these are 2, 6, and 4, 5. I don't know if that really helps us, but one of them's 2, 6, and one of them's 4, 5, depending on which of these is 8 and which is 9. So our 8 and our 9 in here to be in those 3, but if we could limit it to these two or to these two, that might be helpful. But there's 3 options still there. So let's see, what can we do? 7, 7. There's a 7 down here, and it can't be on the arrow because this is a maximum of 6. There's actually, oh no, wait, no, yeah, there's a 7 here because of these two. It can't be in the bottom because that's 7, 8, and 9, and it can't be on the arrow. So this is a 7. And now we have limited the 8 and the 9 to these two, which puts the 8 and the 9 up here because we also have 8, 9 over here. Nice. Okay. That could be useful. Maybe. So this arrow. Okay, so this. How are these two arrows related? I feel like because we got the 7, 8, and 9 here already. So these are all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And whatever we put here, it's going to have to be over here, right? Because it can't be in these 3. I feel like that's telling us something, but I'm not sure what. Because it could be these two, or these two, or these two. I mean, all it means is that these have to be over here somewhere, but. Okay, let's see. So 9. There's definitely a 9 in here. I don't know. That doesn't seem to be too helpful. Okay. What else can we do? What else can we do? Don't see much we can do there. Okay, right. So yeah, there is a little bit we can do with this arrow here. So if this is, let's say there's a 5 on the arrow here, right? Either spot. If it's 5, it's got to be 5, 1 with a 6. Okay, so 5 and 1 with a 6. So you can't put a 5 in here anymore. So there has to be a 5 over here, but the only way to have a 5 over here is to have a 6 for the arrow, but they can't both be 6. So we actually can't put a 5 in there. Now, let's see, can we rule out 6 other ways? If this is 2, 4, and 6, can you do 2, 4, and 6? You'd have to have 2 and 4 over here. Right, but we can't do that because the only way to put 4 over here, if this is 6, the only way to put 4 over here is in the circle. And then you can't have a 2 on the arrow because you'd have to have 2 and 2. So you can't do 2 and... Oh, but we can't... So we can get rid of 6 here, though. Because if you can't do 2 and 4, you can't do 6 here. But we can't get rid of the 2 or the 4 because you could do 2, 3, 5 or 1, 4, 5, potentially. And until we rule those out, maybe. But we can get rid of 6 here, which we can't necessarily put a 6 in there, though, because 6 could go right here. But we do know there's a 1 and a 6 up here now. 2, 5, or 3. If this is 3, 4, this is 5, and this is 1, 2, 6. If this is 2, 5, then this could be 3 or 4 up here. Okay, so if this is 4 now, it would have to be 4, 1, and 5. Let's see if that's possible. 4, 1, 5. The 4 and the 1 have to be over here, right? But then you can put 4 with 1 and 3. So that could work. Okay, so we can't rule that out. And we don't quite have a triple here. Can this one be 6? Probably. I don't see why it can't be right now. This is 6, you get a 4, 7 pair up here, but then these are 6 and 9 and 2 and 6. Yeah, that seems possible. So, and this has a lot of options because this can be, I mean, if this is 3, this is 1 and 2, so, well, actually, if this is 3, this would be 1 and 2. So you'd already have 1, 2, and 3. So you could put a 4 there, which would make 7, but you can't have 7. So this would have to be at least 8 if that's a 3. Let's see, if it's a 4, you've got 1 and 3. But then you could do, since it's 1 and 3, if this is 4, you could do 2 and get 6. So that's 6, 8, or 9. This is 4, 1 and 3. This is 5. You'd have 6 and 2. This would be 5. This would have to be 1 and 4, 6 and 2. 3. Seems possible. Don't see a way to rule that out yet, so. Okay, there's 1 in there, 7 up there. Alright, so where do we look next? Okay, so we tried 1 and 4. Let's try 2 and 3. Well, but the problem is we can't get rid of the 3 anyways. Even if we could say 2, 3, 5 didn't work, we could, I mean, 1 and 2, 1 and 3, like the 2 and the 3 still have to be in there for the other options. So I don't know if that's going to do us any good. Well, maybe. Okay, so 2, 3, and 5. Is that going to work? Because the 2 and the 3 would have to be over here. Yeah, you can do 3, 1, 2 with the 5, 2, 3. That seems like it would work. You'd have 4 and 6 here. Yeah. Okay. So, what else can we look at? 4, 5. This is 3 and 4. This would have to be 5. This would be 2, 5. So you couldn't have a 2 there, but you could still do 1, 4 or 3 with 2. Okay. Oh, we said there had to be a 7 there, so that can't be 7. Don't know what good that does us, but that can't be 7. So there's a 7 across here. Okay, I'm gonna see. So we eliminated some options here. Maybe we can do the same thing down here with this arrow. So we already know it can be 1, 2, 3. Can it be 1, 5, 6? Can it be 1, 5, and 6? If it's 1, 5, and 6, these would be 2, 3, 4. No, that doesn't work. Because if these are 2, 3, 4, then what are you going to put in here? So this can't be 1, so these can't have 5s. This can't have a 5 here. Okay, good. Now what about 4? Can we have a 4? If we have a 4, it's got to be 2, 4, 6, which is going to be 2, 4, 6 is going to leave 1, 3, 5 over here, which would work because you could do 1 and 3 with a 5. This would be 2 and 4. No. That doesn't work. No. 2 and 4 is 6. So 1, 3, and 5 here does not work because it only leaves 2 and 4 there, which would have to be 6. So no, you can't do a 4 in here. Now we know 1, 2, 3 works. 1, 3, 4. I'm pretty sure we did that too. 1, 3, 4 would leave 2, 5, and 6 over here. So 5 with 2 and 6, and this would be 1 and 4 and 3. Yeah. Okay, so that still works. But now what I'm thinking is these two. Do we have to have... Yeah, exactly. Okay. So we have a 1, 2, 3, a 2, 3. Could we not have a 1, 2, or 3 on this arrow? Well, if we didn't have a 1, 2, or 3, the minimum would be 4 and 5, which would be 9, but we already have a 9. So we have to have a 1, 2, or 3 on here. There's a 2, 3 there. 1, 2, 3. This cannot be a 1. This is an 8, which means this is not 8. That's surprising. I was expecting to eliminate 6 for some reason, but just because we have a bunch of 6s in here. So there's an 8 up here. So we know there's a 1, 2, or 3 in here. But we don't know much else because this could be as much as 8. And so you could do, 1 and 7 potentially. What do we have? 5, 7, and 9 up here? I guess these are pretty limited right here, aren't they? Oh, and that one can't be a 9. So that's 5 or 7. So this is then... well, if it's 5, then it's 3 or 4. If it's 7, then it's 1 or 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we limit that anymore? If this is 7, this is going to be 9 and 5. Yeah. I don't know. This is an interesting puzzle so far. It's definitely like just little steps here and there. It's not, just breaking and giving way completely. But I kind of feel like I'm able to sort of make a deduction here and a deduction there, and I haven't really been completely stuck yet. Although, don't speak too soon, right? Um, I know there's a 1 and a 6, 2 5, 3 4, 3 4 5, 2 5. So this is 2 3 4 or 5 because it has to be 1 through 6, and we already have the 1 and the 6 over there, which means there has to be a 1 or a 6 down here. Yeah. Don't know what that does for us. Is there anything we can do here? So 3, if this is 3, this will have to be 6 because it can't be 3 and 3 to get to 6. So 3 6 9. 4 could have 2 or 5, and 6 would have to have 3. Wait, this can't be 6 anymore. No, this can't be 6 because you'd have to have 3 and 3. So this can't be 6. So it's either 3 6 9 or it's 4 2 6 or 4 5 9. 3 1 2 6 4 1 3 2 or 5. Okay. I think that works then. So the 6 is definitely in here. So this is either 1 2 3, which would make 4 5 6 over here, or it's 1 3 4, which would make it 5 2 6. So this is either 2 6 or 4 5 6. Yeah. Wait. This is either 1 2 3 or 1 3 4. So we can't have a 3 over here. This is 4 or 5. Which still could be 1 4 or 2 3 or 1 3. Right? So if this is 1 3 4, then this is 2 6. 1 3 4 would make this 2 6 and 5, which would have to be 1 and 4. Right, so if this is 5, could that be 5? Oh, no, wait, because this could still be 5. Yeah. So if this is 1 3 4, this is 1 4. If this is 1 2 3, then this could be 4 or 5. Yeah. Okay. So it could still be 2 3. I was thinking for a second that maybe you had to have a 1 up here. But I don't know that you have to have a 1 on the arrow. You could have a 1 there still, I think. This is 4 1 5 1 3 4. Yeah. 2 3 5. You could have 1 2 3. Yeah. Of course, as soon as I say I'm not getting stuck, I get stuck. Okay. 2 6 3 5. Let's just assume this is 2 6 and 3 5. You'd have 1 or 4 up here. If this is 4 5 1 7, you'd have 2 3 up there. Okay. So that doesn't change anything. Okay, right. So remember, one of these is 2, 6, and one of them is 4, 5. So whichever one is which, the point is one of these two is going to be a 2, 6. So we actually can't do 4, 2, 6, because if you do 2 and 6, it's going to eliminate both options for one of these. So you can't do 4, 2, 6. So it's either 3, 6, 9 or 4, 5, 9. So this is a 9 either way, right here, which gives us 8 and 9. That's either so it's either 4, 5, 9 or 3, 6, 9. This is 5 or 6. We don't know which one yet. But it gives us the 8 and the 9. So this is 1, 2, 4, or 6. Can't be 5. And it can't be 3 because the 3 has to be in here. So 2, 6, and 4, 5. Okay. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we don't quite have. We're really close to a quadruple here as well. So one of these two is a 1. If this is a 1, yeah. No, I don't see. If this isn't 1, then this is 1. Yeah. Okay. So this could be 6, 2, 6, 4, or 6, 5. If it's 6, 2, then this is 1, 3, 4, 5. Six, 2, 5, 1, 4. Okay. So this could be 6, 2. If it's 6, 4, then this is 1, 2, 3, 5. And if it's 6, 5, then it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So all of those seem to work. One, 2, 3, 6. So if this is 1, 2, 3, this is 6, this is 4. Six and 4. If this is 1, 3, 4, this is 5. And then this could be 2 or 6. Ah, man. Oh, right, this 9. Which gives us a 9 there. Okay. Something. So this, can we look at this arrow? I don't know. I feel like this arrow has way too many options still. But maybe. Okay. I mean, well, we know this, right. So this has to have a 1, 2, or 3. The minimum it can be is 1, 4. Which give us, so this is a minimum of 5. So it's 5, 6, 7, or 8. Oh, the one here. Sheesh. All right, so 2, 3 pair there. So this is now a minimum of 2, 4, because we got 2, 3 there. So this can't be 5 anymore. It's a minimum of 6. So 6, 7, or 8. 2, 3. So this is 4, 5, or 6. Can't be 1, 2, or 3, and it can't be 7, 8, 9. So we either got 1, 2, 3, or 1, 3, 4. This can't be 1 anymore. There's an 8 up here. Oh, because the 8s. And there's a 7 up here. The 7 and 8 up here for sure. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So 5 in here in one of these. Okay, so 1 up there. Five up here. So we need a 5. We can't have a 5 here, because this is either 2, 5, or it's 3, 4 with a 5. So this is either 2, 5, 4, or 3, 4, 5. So this is 1, 6 with a 2 or a 3. Sixes here and here. Oh man. I feel like it's close to cracking open, but it's just not. It's not quite giving it up for me yet. Okay. 9, 9. Okay, so this has a lot of options. 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Because or 6 actually, because you could do 2, 6, 8. This would be 3. That would still work. If this is 8. If it's not 8, then we have a 1, 8 pair here. No, that's not true. We could have an 8 right there. 2, 5. One of these is 2, 5, and one of them is 3, 4. If this is 6, you're gonna have 2. If this is 4. This would be 6. One of these two is a 6. Six, 2, and 4, 6. Those aren't really going to be problems because you've got 2, 5, or 3, 4. So if it's 6, 2, then you get rid of the 2s. If it's 4, 6, you get rid of the 4s. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay, if this is 3, 4, then this is 1 or 2. 2, 3, 5. The only way this can have a 2 or a 4 is if this is 5. So 2, 3, 5. This is 4 and 6. 2, 3, 2, 5. This would be 3, 3, 4. This would be 2. Yeah. Okay. So 2, 3, 5, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3. Seems like that would work. Ah, but if this is 2 and 3, this is 5. So this becomes right. So 2, 3 makes this a 5, which makes this 3, 4, which makes this 2, 5. So this one can't be a 2. This one could be a 2. It would have to be 3, 2, 5. So can this one be a 3 then? Yeah, because it can be 3 with the 4, because it can be 1, 3, 4, right? If this is 4, this 2, 5, this becomes 3. If this is 4, this is 3, 4, which makes this a 1 and a 3. If this is 4, it's 1, 3. If this is 5, this is 2, 5. Yeah, and then you could have 3, 2, or 1, 1, 4, yeah. But if this is 4, because that one can't be 2, but this one can. Which does what for us? This is 3, 4. So if this is 3, 4, that makes this a 1. This would be 2, 5. This is 4. So if this is 3, 4, then it's 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. This would be 2. I think that works though. This is 3, 4. This is 3, 4, 1. It's gonna be 2, 5. 6, yeah. 6, 2, 5. Yeah. If this is 2, 5, then you're gonna have 3, 4, 1, 6, 1, 3, 4, 4, 6, 1, 2, 4, 6. Yeah. This is 2 and 5. This is 3 and 4. That's a 5. And you can do, yeah, 1, 4, or 2, 3. I see why this one is 4 stars. I was making some good progress at the beginning, and now I'm sort of stalling out. Okay, let's see. What can we do? What can we do? There's got to be a deduction we can make somewhere. Okay, so we know the 3. Let's see what our options are for these 3, because it's either 1, 2, 3, 6, which would leave us 5, 7, and 8. Because it's 1, 2, 3, 6. This would be 4. That would leave us 5, 7, and 8. Or it's 1, 3, 4, 5, which would leave us 2, 6, 7, 8. Hmm. Really close to it. Can this be a 2? If this is a 2, it's 1, 3, 4, 5, 2. 5 and 2. These become 1, 3, and 1, 3. This is 5. 1, 4. 3, 1. Seems possible. I'm not seeing why it wouldn't be. Okay, so what if this is 4? There's a lot of 4, 6 stuff going on over here. If this is 4, this is 3, 6. Right, so 4, 3, 6. This would have to be 2, but if this is 3, this is 2. So this can't be 4. Can this be 4? If this is 4, now you've got... Yeah, because you can still do 2, 5 up here with a 7 or something. Or 3, 5 with an 8 even. We have a 2, 3 pair, so this one can't be 2, but... Man, getting so close there with these. Twos. 6s. We've got 6s up here. 6s have to be... Oh, yeah, I already had 6 marked down there. 6s have to be here. So this is... 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. I don't think you can have... I think the 5 has to be down here. Yeah, so this can't be 5. It's 1, 2, 3, or 4. So... Hmm. 2, 5, 4, 1, 3, 6. This was 2, 5. This would be 1, 3, 6. This would be 3, 4. You'd have 1, 6. You'd have 2, 5 at the top and the bottom there. Eight's down here. Eight's up here. So, where do we look from here? I want to figure out what this arrow is because that's going to give us a lot. This is 4. Then these are 1, 3, or 2, 3. No, if this is 4, this has to be 2, 3. So this is 4. These would be 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. Right, and so you have to have a 1. One of these has to be a 1. If this is 4, then this is 5, and this would have to be 2, 3. So this can't be 4. Because you have to have a 1 in one of these 3. Okay, if this is 3, if this was 1, it would be 2, 3, 5. You'd have 4 and 6 down here. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, yeah. I think that works. Man. Getting so close. I feel like I just on the cusp of breaking it open, but so there's 5s up here because there's 5s here, so these can't be 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. But 5s can be a lot of places. Okay, so we have to have a 2 or a 3 up here, right? Yeah, and there's a 2 or a 3 here, so this one can't actually be 2. So there has to be a 2 or a 3 up there and a 2 or a 3 here. And then you can still have 6 up there, though. So one of these is a 7. Does that help us at all? This is 7, this is 7. Put the 7 up there. Doesn't seem to be a problem. I'm probably missing something obvious here. Two's over here. 2, 3 pair. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. Ah, so right. Okay, so there's a 2, 3 here and a 2, 3 up there. There's a 2, 3 here and a 2, 3 here. So up in this box, we have a 2 or a 3 here. And where's the other one going to go? It can't go right here because the other one's right there. And it can't go right here because of these. So actually, this has to be a 1 with a 2 or a 3. Which now means that our 7s are in these 4. So in column 7 and in column 9, the 7s are in rows 5 and 7. Right, so this can't be 7. Which means in column 8, it has to be up here. We don't know which one yet, unfortunately. Because this could still be 2, 5, or 3, 4. 6 is one of those. So the 3 has to be either up here or down here. 1, 2, 3. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, so this is the only place for an 8. Now this is the only place for a 7 in the column. And now this is the only place for a 7 in the box here. We have a 5, 6 pair. Gives us 2, 3, 4 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 makes this a 6. This is now a 4. Finally, we're getting some progress here. This 2, 3, 5, 6, yeah. Okay, so 2, 3, 5, 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 quintuple there. This is not 6. This is not 5 or 6. That's a 4. This is 7 or 8. Now what? 2, 3, 6, 4, or 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 6, 4, 3, 4, 5, 2. Okay. We're getting closer. So this can still be a lot of things. It can still be 2, 5, or 2, 6, or 3, 5. Okay, did this help us at all? The 4 here. That's not a 4, which means this is not a 3. 8, 1, 6. Ah, the 6 gives us the 2 and the 6. So this is not a 2, which means this is not a 5. And so these are not 5, and these are not 3. So we're getting there. 1, 7, and 3, 5. 3, 4, and 2, 5. Okay, well this can't be 7, 1, 8 anymore because the 7 and 8 there. So this can't be 1. So this is either 7, 2, 5, 3, or 5, 4. So 5 in one of those. Ah, this. Oh, we can get rid of the 4. There. 2, 3, 5, 6. 2, 3, 5. So the 5 and the 6. Yeah. So the 5 and the 6 have to be up here. So, right, and the 2 are so this has to be 5 or 6 right here. Because one of these has to be 2, 3, and the other one has to be 5, 6. So this has to be 5, 6. This is 2, 5. This is 3. You'd have 1 or 4 here. It's 3, 4. 1, 6. 2, 5, 2, 5. Oh, man. All that progress, I thought I was going to get something here. 4, 5 pair. Yeah, we already knew that because this is 1, 6 with 2 or 3. If this is 5 and 3, is that a problem? 5, 3, 8. This would be 7. Right, because if this is 7, it has to be 2, 5. But if this is... No, wait. 5, 3, 8, 7. Yeah, you'd have 2 and 5. That would still work. 5, 4. Yeah, and 7 to 9 would be 8. Yeah. I think those all still work. 6, 2, and 4, 5. All right, well, if this is 2, 6, 1, 7, 3, 6. If it's 3, 5, or 2, no, sorry, 2, 6, 3, 5 is what it would be, which would leave 1 and 6. Or it's 4, 5, 1, 7, which would leave 2, 3, 6, yeah. Three, 5, 2, 6. 2, 6 makes that a 4. And 6. Just not quite there yet. 2, 3, 5. It's like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So 1. Okay, what is there something down here? So this is either 2, 3 with a 4. This would be 3, 4, or this is 3, 4 with a 2. Yeah. 2, 3 with a 4. 3, 4. This would be 2 and 5. 2 and 5. This would have to be 5. This would be 1, 4. Hmm. We're close. We're close. We're getting there. Just gotta get this last little bit figured out. 2, 3. So there's definitely there's definitely a 4 up here, which means this is not 4 and this is not 4. Okay. 3. Again, I'm really close on the getting a quadruple in here, but not quite. 4. This is 1, 3, 4. This would be 1, 3, and 2. These would be 5, 6. 3. This is 2. 4. 1, 3, 2 is up there. So 2 is down here. Which makes that a 4. This is 1, 2, 3. 4. Yep. I think that works. Can this be 4? If this is 4, it's 4, 1, 5. 4, 1, 5. Which is going to make this 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4, 5. This is going to be 2, 6. That's a 3. 1, 3, 1. Yeah, I don't know. There's got to be something there. Just not seeing it without writing it in, which would seem too much like bifurcation, so I'm trying not to do that. But I'm over an hour already. um, Shoot. This is a long one. I think it's just bad scanning, probably. I'm missing something. I'm not seeing it. It's just bad scanning. I'm not sure. This is 5. Then this has to be 2, 6, 8. 8. This is 5. Yeah, I don't see why that's a problem. This is 4. This is 2, 5, 3, 4, 1, 3, 2. Hold on. Okay. Had to get the kids' lunch started. So I still feel like it's down in here where the problem is. Ooh, 2, 4, 5, 6 quadruple right there. Of course. So that can't be a 2. Okay, so now there has to be a 1 on here. So that can't be a 1. Because without the 2, you can't do 2, 3. So it's got to be 1, 3 or 1, 4. So we can do that. And now if this isn't a 4, if it's 1, 3, 4, 2, 5, 3, 4, so this would have to be the 1. So I don't think this can be a 3 anymore. It can be 4 still. 4, 1, 5. But 3. So we've got got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. We almost got a quadruple in here. So maybe can this be a 5 is the question. Can this be a 5? Because if it's not a 5, then we've got a quadruple, which might be helpful. So if this is 5, we have 4, 3, 1, 6, 1. Right, and then there's nowhere to put a 6. Because if this is 6 and this is 5, so no, this can't be 5. Perfect. So now we have a 1, 2, 3, 6 quadruple. We get a 4, 5 pair. That's not 5. Okay. So we have a 2, 3 pair here. So this can't be 2 anymore. 1, 4, 5, 6. Right, so this is 5 then. This is not 5, which means it has to be 2, 6. And finally we get this figured out. The 8. Oh, and that gives us the 9 and the 8. Okay, okay, there we go. 2, 6 pair gives us the 3 and the 2 and the 3, which makes that a 4 and a 2 and a 5 and a 6. And maybe this will break it all the way open. 1, 4, 6, 1. That 4 gives us 5, and it's 5 and 2, which makes this one 3 and 4. So 1, 2, 6. This is a 3. Oop. These are not 3s. This has to be 5, 4, or 7, 2. Can't be a 3. 2, 6, 1, 2, 6. 2. This is 1, 3. And it can't be 4, 5 because there would be nothing to place there. So this has to be 2 and 7, which gives us 6 and 2. This is not 7. That 7 is going to give us the 9. This is 5, which gives us the 4 and the 5. The 2 can't be in either of those because of these 2's. So this is the 2 down here. And now 3, 5, 1, 7, 2, 6. So the 2, 6 goes with the 3, 5. Oh, and it can't be obviously the 2, 6. So they got the 2 there. So this can't be 2, 6. This is the 4, 5, which goes with the 1 and the 7. So this is the 3 and the 5. Nope, nope. Yes, sorry. 3, 5, 2, 6. That 2, 6 is going to give us the 1 and the 6. 7 here gives us the 7 and the 8, which makes it 9 and 8, which works. 9 with the 4, 5. That's what we wanted. This has to be 3. 1, 3, 6, 1, 4, and 9, which goes in that order because of the 9 and the 4 over here. And then, okay, good. 6 gives us the 2 and the 6, and the 1 and the 3 from the 1 and the 3 and the 4 here. 5, 4, finally. Oh, okay, well, that was Archer's Gate by Sudoku Explorer. And, yep, I figured 4 stars on Logic Masters means there's probably some tricky spots in the middle. It's going to take a little while. A little over an hour for a 4-star sounds about right for me. I'm not the fastest solver. So let me know if you tried it, what you thought, if you were successful, how long it took you, and if you thought I was missing something obvious, which I'm sure I was. Yeah, let me know. Let me know what you thought, and hope to see you guys again soon with another puzzle. Thanks. Bye.